Hey, hi Suresh. Yeah, you are audible and you are visible, Suresh. So Suresh, wait for Nichal. He will join in 2 minutes. Okay. Yeah. Stay online. Suresh, are you there? Yeah. Sorry for delay, Suresh, but panel will join in 1 minute. Yeah. Yeah, Suresh, one second. Hello, Suresh. Sorry for delay, but panel join in 1 minute. Okay. Sorry for delay. Yeah, he's stuck in another meeting, so that's why.
Hi Satyam, hi Suresh and Radha.
Hey, hi Satyam. Hi Banu.
Hi,
Suresh.
Suresh. Please switch on your video. Yeah.
Hi Suresh, yeah, uh, please brief yourself. Okay, what are the things you did in Ansible and Terraform? Mhm. What is the difference between Ansible and Terraform and why we are using? Okay. Okay. Have you worked on continuous integration? Have you worked on continuous integration? Okay. How do you integrate GitHub or GitLab URL into Jenkins? No, I'm not asking about deployment and all. The simple thing, I have a repository called like a.git. Okay. How do you integrate this Git repo into Jenkins? Okay, once plugin install, it will automatically integrate, or do you need to do any changes? Okay, what are the stages in declarative pipeline? Not what are the default stages in the pipeline? Mhm. That is environment, right? Not stage, I guess. That is environment, right? Not stage. Okay, let's move on. What is the difference between SAS, PAS, and IAS? Yes, yes. What is SAS, PAS, and IAS? Give an example, please, for PAS. For SAS? Okay, what are the operating system you are working on? Like to deploy your things, right? In which OS you are working? Yeah, in Git, what is the branching strategy you are using in your organization? Mhm. Mhm. What are the other DevOps tool you are working on currently? Mm-hmm. Okay, now where you are deploying your packages in like in EC2 or Kubernetes? Like it's a monolithic or microservice architecture? Okay. Okay. How do you log into the EC2 server?
Uh,
Yeah.
and uh, Suresh, hi Suresh. So like when you start the day, uh, like what is the start like from start to end? Could you brief like what and all do in that day? Could you brief, please? Like if you start the day in office, right? Like you start to work, right? So till log out, could you brief?
How do you
Okay.
how do you
And
troubleshoot build failures? How do you troubleshoot build failures? Uh, what was the last issue you have faced, and how did you fix that issue? Now let me ask straight question. What was the issue you have faced last time, and how did you fix it? Okay. Okay. Mhm. Mhm. No, no, you said 1 by 2, right? In AWS console, you saw that health status is 1 by 2, right? Then how do you confirm that the application is working fine? Because if it is 1 by 2, you will not able to log in, right? Yeah. Then how do you verify that application is working correct? Okay, you are stop and started, right? Okay. Okay, in Jenkins, in your organization, how they created environment Jenkins like master and slave, or if I yeah, if I want to build, okay, that particular build, it should be run on specific slave. How do you configure? Mhm. No, Suresh, my question is like, see, I have a project name called A, okay, and I have a Jenkins slave server name called XYZ, okay. So I want XYZ and ABC. There are n number of slave servers there, but I want to build this project A specific to XYZ server. In remaining server, the bill should not be triggered. How do you achieve this thing? Yeah, like that project A should be run on or should be built on server name XYZ. Okay. Okay. What is the default or file structure of Ansible folder? What are the things required to run the Ansible playbook? No, no, I am talking about. I am not. I am not talking about. No, no. What are the files required to run a playbook? Okay. Okay. Yeah, let me ask this way. What are the core files needs to run a playbook? Yeah, that is there actually. It depends on the application which we are using. But if you want to run a simple playbook, there should be some file present in the directory, right? I'm asking those default files. Yeah, see, if I want to install Java on one server, the server name is say ABC. Okay, I need to install Java. How do you achieve this using Ansible playbook?
That
Yeah, that is the thing I'm asking actually. Inventory files would be there, right? Okay, like if I want to run yeah, see, for example, if we want to install something, right, we will need to switch to super user. How do you achieve using Ansible playbook? You cannot directly log in root user, right? So what will be the command or module you will use? That's not a secure way, right? No, that's not a right approach, right? Directly root login, you cannot log in. You should not. It's a security vulnerability, right? Okay. So how do you secure your AWS account? What are the possible ways? No, I'm asking about account, not a specific service. The entire account. You will have your username and password, right? So what are the best approaches to secure your account? Mhm. Okay. Have you heard about MFA? Yes. Okay. And yeah, so how do you deploy a jar or where or EA file to EC2 server? But you cannot define, right? See, I have a server 192.168.0.3. How do you deploy this jar file into the specific server? But developer does he know the server side because server IP, right? Because server IP will not be static. Okay. Okay, and what are the services you are working on AWS?
Suresh, like how do you find the particular in VPC particular subnet is private or public? How do you figure out? How do you check? That is fine. That is there, right? So how do you find you have a different subnet in VPC? Like how do you say example how do you find that is public or private? Okay, yeah, okay, yeah, got it. Yeah, okay.
And okay, yeah. This is have you worked on shell scripting? Okay, how do you rate yourself out of 5 in scripting? Okay.
Have you written scripts? Yes. Means you don't have experience in shell scripting, right? So have you written any scripts? Okay. Okay.
Okay, regarding this Linux servers, so how do you create a user? What is the command, entire command? How do you create a GUI? Sorry? Okay. Okay, what are the different level of permissions? So is this a correct approach to provide 777 permission? So what is the current level in that Python? What are the monitoring tools you are working on? How do you monitor your infra and application server? Okay, and application monitoring? Okay.
Nagios, okay, so what port does NRP uses? What port that NRP is using in Nagios? The port number of NRP service.
Yeah, what is the port? No, he's asking what is the port, default port for NRP service?
What port it is using?
Okay, and
Okay.
okay, Suresh, I'm done actually. Nishal and Radha, guys, if you have any questions.
Yes, I'm good, Pandiraj. Yes, I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. It's a service-based company actually, and currently we are looking for CACD automation engineer, and who is eligible to complete from from pulling the code from GitHub and deploy into target servers. So it's kind of we are using Java, so and Maven also we are using. So we need a guy to do these things in fully automated mode. Actually, that's what we are looking for. Also, we have a number of applications, microservice and EC2 based application. So we are currently working on integrate all the application into a single pipeline. That is the thing actually we are doing. So for that we need more engineers. Hence we are looking for good candidate actually.
So the basic requirement for this profile is the candidate should be having a good knowledge on Jenkins, GitLab, and should be familiar with the Kubernetes environment, and should be good in shell scripting or Groovy. Yeah, kind of a declarative pipeline we are having. Yeah, right.
Here we are using fully on Java applications. Mm. So you mean to say you have did automation for creating pipeline using Python, right? Okay. Okay. Glad to hear, Suresh. Anything else? Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much. And HR will give you a feedback. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Suresh. Thank you for your time. Yeah.
Thank you, Suresh. And thank
Yeah.
you, everyone.